Hello guys, it's 6th of June currently 12:12 p.m. GMT, and in 15 minutes we have this where is it? We have this main refinancing rate for euro, and I think pretty important data, should be a mover, and we have in 2 minutes, and we are expecting the 25 basis point cut in here in interest rate, and see what kind of volatility that brings. Yesterday Canadian Central Bank was the first bank to cut the interest rate, so let's see if ECB does that too. I think it's fairly priced into the market, so I don't know what kind of reaction we will get, upside or downside. But looking at pound, I'm not quite sure. I didn't like this pickup in the morning, and then price came all the way back down, with not the best price action here, and then extend into this pocket. So I think it could still make a run back down to this area or lower, and then might try to push us higher. I think, but overall market is waiting on that payrolls data tomorrow, which is very important. But for now, I've taken a long in euro dollar right in here on somewhere in this area, and stop is open a little bit lower, so I'll just go that trade. But let me see if we have good 1 minute. So yesterday price was just picking up this base of liquidity here, so now this move up needs to maintain, right? But this went up, very thin movement, Asian movement. Price came all the way back down into that base. I do still think that when the spread will open up, it might take a run back into this area and then could go up or into this area. But my stop is right here at 469. I wanted to give a considerable amount of stop since I'm trading this very high impact data. To me, this pickup here, not really sure. All of the inventory might have been drawn into this area, which got picked up by here. So really, price picked picking some sparser liquidity, which might have been a function of liquidity, because this move was very thin itself, right? Plus it was Asian session. I thought maybe I'm thinking maybe price might want to take a jab into here, so I'll take something out in this, because there might be some structure the lower time frame, and then ultimate the goal is to push price action into this area. So we'll see if that plays out, but very low risk again, and we have the data in about 30 seconds now. So just going to open up this, actually can't do that, but just going to open this here. Let me just set it up. Okay, so we have this here, so you can watch the spreads in here while I'm going to set up my screen here. Okay, so very muted of a reaction right in here so far. Just going to log in. I had to set up my order in here, so I'm currently long in here and looking for price action to release us into just above this high in here, looking to scale some out and see what happens in here. So yeah, as shown in here, we have the rate cut in here, 4.25 as expected. Initial reaction to the upside. Let me just take a look at this. Yeah, so we have a decent release in here, about actually not much now. Volatility is on the lower end right now, so this is where I take some out. So took some out here. Now I'll move my stop right at break even here. I don't want to mess it up more. And yeah, so on the 5 minute here, we are running into that apex side in here that I talked about. I didn't talk about, but to me, like this on the 1 hour represented some sort of structure. So initially, we moved into this area, and then I don't really care what it does now, and it's just before the data. So before data, you can see all of that bleeding price action right in here. Typically, when the spreads open up, when the liquidity comes into the market, typically that all of that weakness gets accounted into, and prices runs one way to pick up that the structure in here and then potentially move down. So I won't be very surprised if price picks it up right now and completely pushes lower. I wouldn't be surprised. My stop is at just above break even now. Took 60% of the position out of this trade at about, let me see, my fill was at 54. So fill was here at 54, and the scaling out position is at what is it? Is at 826, so somewhere there. So 54 and 26. So yeah, we 17 pips out. Let's see if it draws a little bit more deeper. I want to see price coming back much more above, but one thing at a time. we'll still have to see how it plays out. You know, I think we have this press conference by ECB, the ECB president about about half an hour or so, and we'll see. I think that would be much more volatile, because these kind of things are already priced into the market. What is important is the language that comes out of the president, right? So just going to wait on that and see if we can take some out, or we can build some more positions in pound as well. Not interested in pound a lot. I just want to wait and see what happens here. Not much interested in this, so we'll see what happens further. Okay, so price took another move up. You know, it tried into this area. I don't really see what it's picking up. You know, I expected price to reach a little bit to the upper end into, you know, maybe it was feeding that move right in here. I don't know what it's picking up, but not quite sure. But as the market shows, you know, it gave up quite a good reaction here. It makes sense, like price extended quite thinly into that area, whatever was that, and, you know, pushed us down. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, like if you go on the 1 minute now, we broke that shelf in here that broke us out of, you know, that area here. And to me, all of the liquidity has already been pushed in. This area on the tick chart was the last bit which was feeding all of this move up. So this was the last bit of response there. So if price breaks here, holds, I mean, even if it just breaks, you know, I'm going to take the position out. But I had my next scaling up here around 950 or 950, but it reacted a little bit before that, so I had to adjust. And then when this apex got created, I closed some of the position back again here, and that's just holding the last bit of position right now, and just going to take it out if it takes out that low, you know. Maybe just move my stop right in here. So a fairly good trade, you know. Took about 18 pips out on the first move, and then took some more out at, you know, 24 pips. But overall, a nice trade, you know. I expected a little bit more of that. I wasn't expecting a response from you know, that particular area in here. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for pound. I don't see much in here. It's still moving down, you know. Maybe potential reach into this area, or a little bit lower into that area. We'll see how this one will play out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's it.